We have finished the design of the main elements, and the design of the secondary elements. Now let's take a look at connection design. Static analysis must be done in order to make connection design. The program can make connection design according to Eurocode, or American. We have selected American code. We need to finish the static analysis. Let's do it again. Static analysis finished. To open the connection design, let's click on the connection analyzer from the After Static Analysis tab. We have two main frames here: wind column frames and inner frames. Let's select the inner frames first. On the left you see the list of connections. Here are the connection type and ratio. You can select the connections from the list on the left or by clicking on the drawing. Let's design this column and beam connection. The ratio of the connection is 3.411. Two types of connections available for this joint. Let's click Edit Connection button to redesign this connection. On the right side, there is a three-dimensional view of the connection. Here you can see a two-dimensional drawing of the connection. And here you can look at the input controls of the connection. In the Calculations section, you can see the loads coming to the connection and examine the results. As you can see, the connection is on the unsafe side because of the moment resistance. You can see detailed report here also. Let's fix the connection. Connection plate entries are in this section. Let's increase the thickness of the plate. I am making the thickness 20 mm. You can update the three-dimensional drawing by pressing the Draw button again. Let's check the results again. Now our connection is enough. Also, our inputs are appropriate. From this part, the width, height and thickness of the plate can be changed. You can change the steel quality and assign bolts to the top or bottom row of the flange. Of course, you can change the standard, quality and diameter of the bolt used in the connection. Finally, you can adjust the misalignment of the bolts on the plate by referencing the picture. We can save the changes we made in the connection by pressing this button to use it in other connections. The program saved the connection by name. Now let's use these settings in another connection. I will transfer the settings here by selecting the connection on the right. I press the Install button and select the settings I saved and say OK. My plate thickness has changed to 20 mm. Now let's design this connection. Let's increase the plate thickness. My connection is okay. Let's save the connection and assign it to the others. My connection is still poor. Let's edit the connection and fix it. Let's try increasing the plate thickness. My rate hasn't changed much. Let's try to understand where there is a problem by getting a detailed report. When I examined the report in detail, I saw that the moment strength not only depends on the plate thickness, but also on the bolts. I'll try increasing the bolt diameter. I'm changing my bolts to metric 20. Now my connection is safe. I save and close. Now let's design the anchor plate and foundation. You can adjust the stiffening plates from this section. We can edit the weld thicknesses from this section. We can edit the dimensions of the foundation from this section. In addition, we can arrange the foundation reinforcements and column reinforcements from this section. The program performs the basic analysis according to the soil properties written here. These properties are entered by the user in the Loads tab. Let's take a look at the results. The base plate thickness is insufficient. In addition, the reinforcements of the foundation is also insufficient. Let's fix it. Let's increase the thickness of the base plate. Still insufficient. Let's do 30 millimeters. Our base plate is now sufficient. Let's increase the reinforcements. Let's use 20 mm diameter reinforcement instead of 16 mm diameter reinforcement. Our connection is okay now. Let's add one more anchor rod to this part. I put one more anchor rod in this part. I also change the anchor rod diameter to M24. Now let's change the type of connection here. Let's do it from the flange, not the top of the column. Let's arrange the plate. Let's reduce the number of bolts. Let's correct the dimensions of the plate. Let's increase the bolt diameter. Let's add another bolt and shorten the distance of the bolts from the bottom of the plate. Thus, we will obtain a more uniform bolt placement. It looks better. Let's check the result now. Insufficient connection strength. Increasing the plate thickness will likely fix the problem. Our connection is now secure. Hope to see you in our next lesson.